So over the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've had many, many, many new members to the page. I want to say hundreds, maybe hundreds. And I think it's all due to the fact that there's a young woman named Laura Stotts, and she has a significant following on social media, her Facebook and her X accounts, maybe Instagram. And she goes under the name Diary of Abandonment. So if you want to go check out her content, she's got a lot of good stuff. And she's a member of the DAR. So I think that's why we're getting a lot of traffic to our page. And because of that too, like I made a post about earlier, I've gotten members of the DAR who, and maybe not even members, I don't know if they're members or not, it's hard to tell. But I've gotten a handful or so of people who are either trying to make posts or make comments about their opposition to our efforts. And most of the time, if they're respectful and, reasonable, I will let those go through. But when they're just obviously there to just stir the pot and they're saying ridiculous things or the same old thing over and over and over, nobody's got time for that anymore. We're past that. We are on a mission to restore the DAR, and our page is called Daughters Advocating for Restoration. So if you want to come to the page and see what we're doing, you're welcome. We are transparent. If you want to come to the page and have, some civil debate, we're open to some of that, definitely. But here's the thing, I'm open to debate anybody, anytime, anywhere, over any of it, all of it. We'll just lay it all out there. Nobody will do that. Now, people will come onto the Facebook page and try to post anonymously and say ridiculous things. That Facebook page is difficult to keep up with. So having said that, though, I just think it's really rich that they want to come to our page and voice their opinion and then admonish me and try to gripe at me and say that, we're not transparent or we don't welcome debate. That's just horse hockey. Try doing that on the DAR social media pages. It's just ridiculous. We tried so hard to have the proper forums to talk about this with DAR members. We tried to post on the social media pages respectfully, tried to have an audience with our leaders. They absolutely refused to hear us out. So we were forced to create the page to get the knowledge out there. So for people now to they have told us, you better be quiet, don't talk about this, and you're a troublemaker. And it's like our parliamentarian said, you can't talk about this, but you can sure listen to us. So I just think it's silly. Again, it's rich that people want to try to come and get on to us and try to tell us that we're not transparent. That's baloney. We are completely transparent. We are open to debate anybody, anytime. Name the place and time. We'll do it. But I just want to say thank you to this lady, Laura Stotts, for bringing attention to us. And I really think there's some big things happening. I made a post earlier that we're really close to making a huge announcement. I don't know when that's going to be. We've got so many irons in the fire. I was telling that to our ladies, our 33 Club ladies last night. We had a talk. We've got so many irons in the fire, and any one of them could spark and catch fire really quickly. So all exciting, good things. So I hope to have something good come out of that. I don't want to reveal too much yet, because if some of them don't happen, well then, that could be a letdown. But there's a lot of potentially good things on the horizon. So let's see, is there anything else that I had? I think that's pretty much everything. I am really close to finishing up my research on Marian Anderson. It's really difficult to nail that down, exactly what happened that long ago, what the laws were in DC. So that's something I'm trying to figure out. But I think for the most part, I have a pretty good grip on that. And just so y'all know, I'm sure you know, that that's one of the things they try to use is that, well, the DAR has a reputation of discrimination, which they do. And they try to compare that to now us wanting to keep men out, which I think is incredibly insulting, to compare men who decided yesterday that they're women to a black lady. It's just crazy. Anyway, we'll get into that more later. I'll go into detail about that and, kind of give some context and hopefully give you some reasoning to be able to say that that is an offensive and a wrong comparison to make. So that's all for tonight, ladies. Thank y'all so much again for all your support. Stay tuned, and we've got some really exciting things on the horizon.